And so here we go again. We are continuing to learn word by word the French language. This will be a professional choice of vocab because the document we are using, if we were to use a different source, we would obtain different type of lingo, different type of jargon, or and so on. We want to look for stuff that works well for us, but in a professional context, as adults, people who are focused on career, on jobs, sure. But overall, this will help you in all cases. The idea is if you are looking to host a cooking show in French, this might not be very useful, but it would still be a great start. Whatever you want to do. Let's pick up the vocab right away. I recommend, as always, that you have something to write on, to write all these words. Make a list of all the French and English counterpart equivalent, and so study those words. Put them in sentences. Apply them. Use them. It's good for the brain. D'accord? Good for memory. On continue. Question 4. Choisissez, choose, le mot le plus approprié, the most appropriated, most proper, but the accurate answer. À insérer, to insert dans l'espace en blanc. We've covered this in the previous videos. Alors, choose the word that is the most accurate to insert in that blank space. Don't get me wrong, en blanc means in white. White on white means invisible, right? Alors, the idea is it is a blank. It doesn't mean blank. Blanc means white. Pour. Let's cover these words. They are very relevant always. Alors, pour, ici. Pour is for. In order to. Dans is in. We always need words like that. Depuis, I like this one. Since. Since plus time. Since when? Since yesterday. Depuis hier. Vers is going to be two words. Not quite as common here. D'accord, very well. Let's move on to question 5. I don't care to answer this document. I just want you to have words. We don't need to know if we have the right answer 100% of the time. If I could find a cheat code that gets me all the right answers, I will still know none of the words. And so, how will that really help? We don't care about the answer. We care about gaining vocab. The vocab acquisition, that's the name of the class. Let's move on. Quel est le but du message? Quel, there are many forms of writing quel. This is not grammar class. Alors, if you want to know more, you should sign up. It is a great program that we offer. You'll learn things very quickly. Plus, you already know me a little bit. But quel will mean which. In English, we say what is the goal. But in French, we say which is the goal. We don't have that concept of what is the goal. There could be maybe some colloquialism that means some slang here, there, left, right, around the French world. There's, I believe, like 300 some million people speaking French to some extent. So lest we forget, there could be a whole lot of different dialects shaping up out there, but proper French is what I'm teaching you, and very standard. Quel is which. Now it could be, this is quel, and the thing after is going to be which. We're talking about masculine. Now, what is the goal is the example I gave. Why? Because le but. Le but means the goal. And you will see that if you watch hockey, if you watch soccer, if you watch football in French, and so on. Le but. D'accord. Le but du message. Alors, what is the goal of the message? Informer les employés. Informer is to inform. I'm not going to write that down. Les employés, the employees, concernés. Alors, ils sont concernés. Why are you calling? C'est concernant un sondage. It is about a survey. Alors, we don't care why I'm calling, but it's concerning this topic. Alors, well, those people concerned. It's not that they're concerned like, oh, it really bugs me. Is that they are involved. Alors, les gens concernés. Les gens is people. I will write that down. It is also a bit of a time space saver, but concerné being the highlight here. Alors, I will put the people involved. I will put that. Above all, I will put this. Mm-hmm. The people, no. The people. Oh, that this concerns. That this concerns. That this concerns. We could go with ... involved, perhaps. Concerned, that this concerns. Que, that, que, alors, continuing. Que, you know what? I don't really like involved. I'll go with that this concerns. Que, that, we're informing you that. I inform you that. Que, know this about French. I don't like to teach grammar here, but que is probably the most popular French word. Outside of prepositions, a and de, que comes as a strong, most popular word, and probably the most popular, the most versatile word. It could mean that. It could mean, it could mean, it could mean a few things. I don't want to give it all away here, but in this context, you can see que mentally for you to learn at this early stage. I don't like saying this is dangerous here, but I'm going to say you can borderline ignore it. Consider it que as a link to the next one. It is known as a pronom relatif. It is a pronoun that relates. It will relate one part of a sentence to another. Alors, bon. To inform that the course, le cours, the course, I will put that over here. Le cours, the course. Achat écologique sera intégré, will be intégré, integrated. We saw these words earlier. À leur plan d'apprentissage, to their learning plan. Inform the employees concerned that the course, achat écologique, will be integrated to their learning plan, their plan of learning. Informer le personnel, to inform the staff, que le cours, that the course, achat écologique, sera donné, will be given. Donner is to give. Sera donné, it's no longer, I don't want to teach grammar, but this is no longer an action, it is a description. Will be given, donné, will be given. To give a course, it means to be offered, that to be available, to be available. Alors, in this context, sera donné par les ressources humaines. To let them know that this course will be offered by the human resources. D'accord. Informer les employés que les ressources humaines inform the staff that the human resources ont intégré, have integrated ce cours, alors have integrated the course to their learning, their plan. A lot of these words are here's something something beautiful that we're witnessing here. Essentially, it looks like a lot of content, a lot of words, but it's a lot of the same words that we reuse all the time. That is in every language. On continue. On descend un petit peu. Number 4, informer, to inform les employés, the staff, que leur participation, that their is their participation, their involvement, their participation, aura, I will put that in capital, it is of capital importance, aura, will have for goal, pour but, I will put this together, avoir pour but, to have as a goal, and I will put avoir pour but de, difficult to. Alors, to do what? Aura pour but d'assurer le suivi de leur dossier. Assurer is to ensure. That will work. There are other words, but at the purest form, assurer, to ensure, will ensure. Le suivi, we did that earlier, the follow-up de leur dossier. Alors, informer les employés que leur participation aura pour but d'assurer le suivi de leur dossier. Inform the employees that their participation will have for goal, as a goal, to ensure the follow-up of their file. What does that all mean? I don't know. I don't really like the sentence. I don't like any of these sentences. What I want you to do is to first acquire the words. We don't want to look at what could be the right answer, the wrong answer. Let's move on here. I would like us to take a second here to get a bit of color. We will change the color a bit in order to take our notes, to jot this down, to write this down, and so on. D'accord. I will put all these in red. Red is the equivalent of my red pen. Alors, if as a teacher, the red stuff is crucial. Consider it very important. Red stuff, probably very important. Everything in blue and in green is also very important, but it is just information that I'm giving you here. Okay, let's stop here. We're going to continue. There's one more question. Hope you're enjoying this.